Hello, you. Chances are I don't know your name, but if I did, I would be using it in my email campaigns because, my friend, there is no other word which is more powerful when it comes to propelling the success of your email communication strategies. If you're new here, hello, my name is Jen, your resident email geek, and on this channel we teach you everything you need to know to use email effectively. In this video, I'm going to show you how addressing your recipients by name can lead to better engagement and how to avoid some of the big mistakes that I often see companies make when using the recipient's name in their emails. If you find this useful, please do consider subscribing for all of my best tips and tricks on all things email. Now, if you've never considered the impact of using a person's name, take it from Dale Carnegie. In his famous book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, he says, "The information we are imparting or the request we are making takes on a special importance when we approach the situation with the name of the individual. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language." And this reflects in your email campaigns. Studies show that using someone's actual name in your subject line can increase email open rates by up to 26%. And 72% of people claim that they will only respond to an email that's aimed directly at them. The facts don't lie. Personalizing your emails with the recipient's name is a big win. But I see a lot of companies get this wrong, often with critical consequences. So I'm going to show you what these crucial mistakes are and how you can avoid making them. Firstly, let's take a look at how you're collecting this data. If you're using a data capture form, then I would always advise that you have a separate field to store title, first name and last name. If you only have one field to store your customer's full name, then it can be very difficult to separate this information when you come to use it in your email campaigns. And this can sound rather unnatural. Take this email that I recently received from my dentist that's addressed to Miss Jennifer Burks. Now, when was the last time you went to the dentist and they called you by your full name, including your title? "Hello, Miss Jennifer Burks. Let's take a look at your teeth." The key lesson here is that you want to address your customers as you would in person. Including a name sounds far more personal when you're just using the person's first name, or if you want to be more formal, title and last name works here too. Just remember that when you're capturing this data, use separate fields so that you can separate the data and output it in a way that sounds more natural to your recipient. Secondly, we need to consider how data relating to a person's name is submitted to us. Again, usually your customer or lead will be providing this information via some kind of data capture form on your website, whether that's from submitting an order or registering for a webinar. But the customer might not always format this data in the correct way. So if you do nothing to reformat it on your side, then it can have some consequences. For example, if the customer had caps lock enabled when they submitted their name and you do nothing to reformat it, then your email could appear in their inbox like this. And this comes across like this. "Hi, Jennifer." And similarly, if they submitted their name to you in lowercase and you do nothing to reformat it, you'll send your email like this. Not only is this grammar terrible enough to outrage your high school English teacher, it's also subtly disrespectful and may come across like you don't value your recipient enough to give their name the proper case formatting that it deserves. So if you're not formatting correctly, you're going to end up in detention, and not just for bad English. Luckily, most of the platforms that you can use to send your emails make it very easy to avoid this, because they have their own built-in functions that enable you to format a name in Propercase. Now, I'll list some of these email service providers and their Propercase functions in the description below. Use these functions to your advantage and your audience will thank you for it. Now, what should you do if you don't have the customer's name? Well, here's my next tip. Remember your fallbacks. Does this look a bit weird to you? You can easily resolve this by using a conditional statement. If the name is less than a certain number of characters, you can fall back to much nicer. Finally, let's discuss the worst offence you can make when using someone's name in your emails. I'm about to show you something truly horrific, so if you're scared easily, beware. The horror! This is a fatal mistake. Failure to test. Failure to test can turn a successful, personalised email into something that makes you and your business look completely careless. It could even cost you the trust of your recipient. When you're creating an email, it can be incredibly easy to make a silly mistake. You can forget a character in the function syntax or misspell the field name, and this is why testing is so important, because it allows you to find and fix these issues before your email is sent out to any recipients. So if there's one takeaway from this video, let it be this: test, test, test. Follow these tips and you'll get a great result, just like these awesome examples that make me want to open and click all day long. I hope that you found this helpful, and if you did, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay informed whenever I upload a new video. It massively helps to support this channel so that I can keep supporting you with your email endeavours. Now, if you want some more email geekery, why not check out this next video, and I'll see you over there. Hi, Jenna. Oh, it's not switched on.